Alright. Let's see where we last left off. There we go. Okay. Oh. Right. We need to go talk to... what's her name? Adelaide, that was the name. Alright, well, let's hope this time my computer doesn't die. It was a little awkward. Lasted for about 4 fucking hours and then decided to just give up.
Okay, go. Dang, that's impressive.
Well, nothing worthwhile in there. Probably a good thing I didn't either. That guy came in almost immediately. I'll take mods and ammo. Why not? Alright, let's stop stealing from these people before we get into trouble. And gonna make a quick save because Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh gosh.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and whatever you're...
Yeah, we've been through this.
Excuse...
What? Are you... This... Oh, so... It isn't the... Me. Let's hear it. Make amends. I Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is can. I and my own are living just... He would do such a thing. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers desert in droves. And our own little camp grows and thrives. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alright. What do we want to do here? Need to boost some of the ranged weapon stuff here. And boost dialogue. Right. There we go. Okay. If I recall correctly, I picked Strider last time, but I wanted to get either the Negotiator or perhaps maybe Deadly Demonstrator. I don't recall. Well, more XP is more XP. That'll pay its way forward throughout the game. Negotiator, that'll also kind of be good early game, probably fall off a little bit later, though 20% is still 20% regardless. And that stacks on top of faction, reputation, discounts, and whatnot. Go with the XP.
Something you need?
Alright. What do we got going on here now? Well, we gotta divert the power. And die a robot. Well, we'll work it out. Or we'll die horribly. Either way, it'll be a fun time. I am walking. I can teleport. I don't know how wise it is to just teleport there, so I'll teleport to the community center rather than teleporting directly on top of their head. That's probably a better idea. All right.
I always wanted to poke around in here. Let's go! Look at us!
Just got some elite troop armor. Well, it's heavy armor, so it's not the best. Also got another helmet, which is exactly the same as this helmet. Let's see what we've got going on here. Oop. Okay. Terminated in major emergency. Oh, that's great. Please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand.
Break up! Nice hit! Down they go! We're too strong! Hit it with something else! We did it!
There you go. 2 bits for a... Wow. Overcharging fuck. Wow. Like, Jesus. Definitely gonna wait till I get back to town to shove off some of that stuff. I don't know why they don't apply like the... Well, I guess I know why they don't apply the faction reputation to it, because it's a fucking machine, but... I mean, I feel like that should be a mechanic.
Just begin it.
Oh! Not even a scratch. You got him!
Putting this on the shotgun was a very good idea.
All together!
Before we head in there, let's have a look-see around the place. It's another door in. Ah, more dead people. Canids, huh? Oh, they came in under the fence. Makes sense. We were already over here. Okay. Tell you what. All these boxes and stuff piled up next to buildings. Some over here. Yeah. Clever. A tremor cleaver. Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
I like the fact that Parvati's always so impressed with us when we do stuff. Validation. And not just for barking. That was bad. I'm sorry. Do you like the fact that you get some piddly experience for discovering new
The
things?
control room should be off to the right. I
Yeah.
hope we're doing the right thing.
Well,
Not a peep for me. Nice one.
nice. Throw the cannery and shit under the bus. And watch the geothermal plant get retrofitted and upgraded. Free of charge. Yep. That certainly helped. They're probably the ones that sent the robots.
You're fast.
Hopefully there'll be like a workbench somewhere around here where I can put some of these mods on. Where did that robot go? Well, we'll find him eventually. This poor man lost his head. Parvati, come in the room, please. Parvati.
Sure.
Thank you for just getting up and walking.
Heading back.
Hello.
Christ, what'd I miss?
Nothing. We're over at the geothermal power plant now.
Okay.
Literally started, like, not even maybe 10 minutes ago or so.
Okay.
I had to re-fast travel over to Adelaide and get her spiel. But I basically lost no progress aside from that. Chaos everywhere. Mechanicals gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, law, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of the Spacer's Choice family.
The Spacer's Choice family.
I don't think he made it. I think there may have been an immediate reprimand. Which,
immediate reprimand.
yes,
Like
which, you missed this, and I'll get to this in just a moment here. Outside, there was a security terminal that said, if you are a security official for this facility, please turn in your ID card for an immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand.
And so they get shot.
Well, it looks like the robots went haywire here, and shit's gone all weird. But this is some interesting information. This is the office of the manager here.
Yep.
The Spacer's Choice was like, okay, you need to fire 5 people, and contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to do so will result in official reprimand.
Yep.
And Braden is her name. She basically threw the cannery and the agriculture department under the fucking bus.
Nice.
And Spacer's Choice responded with, we've investigated it. And you know what? We're gonna send some engineers to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. It'll result in a leaner, more streamlined, efficient geothermal power plant. And we're investigating the others for their what's the word I'm looking for? Declining profits. That's it.
Okay.
So basically Spacer's Choice installed all the mechanicals here. They all went nuts and killed everybody.
Might have been intended.
It could have been, because that message specifically states, do not attempt to interpret any of this decision
Don't mess with us.
in any official capacity. This is our decision, not it's unbiased, clearly.
Oh, very.
Yes. But everybody's super fucking dead here, thus far, anyways.
Nice.
But yeah, putting the shock thing on the shotgun was a very good idea, because I basically kill these things in one hit.
That's grand.
I cannot jump over that.
And she's got her shock hammer, so she's
Yep.
she's good to go.
Exactly. I'm hoping there's a workbench somewhere around here, because I picked up a number of mods that I kind of want to try and slot in on stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, oh, right. That's the main story quest objective. I'm looking for the logic module for Mr. Wilson, I think his name was. Sprat. Ludwig, yeah.
Stimulation.
I don't want to know.
I do.
Ugh. Spacer Thompson. God damn it, Thompson. Okay, personal log.
Well, no, that's a fairly decent code.
Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals. Had to write him up for tampering. A couple days now.
Lockaway room.
Uh,
Okay, personal log 087.
Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. Worst has happened, mechanical's gone crazy, locked myself down here, just try to gather my courage, gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return.
I'm guessing he didn't return.
Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations endangered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you.
Sorry, no, not quite. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you.
Wow, this locker is hyper hard.
3 hicks. Jesus.
Great work.
And it's not even worth it.
Well, they can't all be winners, I guess. Ooh,
You don't have 45 lockpick.
interesting.
Okay, here we go. Woo! Nice work.
And you are a ways off from a level, so...
Yeah, I just leveled when I got here. There was a flywheel in there. Why was that?
That's probably just junk.
Probably just junk. Could be a quest item. Don't know. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. It's another grip. Found a couple of those.
Yeah, that's for melee weapons, though.
I mean, hell, I could put it on Parvati's weapon.
You could. Although I think her hammer is modified.
Fully modified already? Well,
I don't know if it's fully unmodified, but I'm guessing it might have a mod on it, and I don't know where that mod is.
I don't know what I just turned on.
I don't know why. Why did you do that?
It said use, so I used it.
We made it.
Looks like I may have turned on some power flow. I'm betting that's something to do with the MSQ.
Self-diagnostics.
Jeremy!
complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice. All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties. Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist. Affirmative.
Yes.
Mechanicide protocols loaded.
Mechanicide protocols loaded. Amazing.
Initiate mechanicide.
Higgins, you dipshit.
No. Just in case I'm on it, that I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice.
I am gonna burn this entire place to the fucking ground.
I love this game. I love this game. It's
Strange modifications to their logic modules. Modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. Filed a report, but the supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Oh, so Higgins is the one that found the logic module and was tinkering with it when his boss caught him.
Yep.
But the actual adjustments to the logic modules that caused this was the company.
Yes.
Oh,
So it looks like it was intentional.
indeed. I kind of expected that, to be honest.
Oh, I know how you can get in that door. It just occurred to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Well, think about it, man. You've got stuff that increases your stats.
I also think I just picked up the key card. Whoa.
Oh,
Chester's passcode. But yeah, you're
no,
right.
we
Let
didn't
me...
see that. Well, don't take those yet, but,
No,
you know.
I'm looking to see what I have that would do. No. Ooh, that's bad.
Well, that's the hangover would hurt you, yeah.
Body attributes, movement speed, thinking caplet. Increases intelligence for a short time.
No, it's just tactical time dilation recharge.
Well, no, it also increases. Oh no, yeah, you're right. Fast ration pill. There was another one in here that I just picked up. Where is it? Level head. Uh, oh, it's exactly the same as the other one. It's just Auntie Cleo's version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't appear any of these are... Oh, here we go. 2-hour energy brew. Moderately
Mind out.
caffeinated. Mind attributes +1. Last 30 seconds. Huh.
So mind and body together will hopefully give you a +6.
Uh, maybe. We'll explore other options because it does say that you can get a passcode for it.
No, that's for that hack skill.
Higgins! There's a guy. He just said something.
Yes. Can't see. I'm sorry. Discord's doing that thing.
It's fine. Higgins!
Oh shit! Did you post the thing in the place?
I did.
Okay.
One of the places, anyways.
No, just leave me alone.
Which place?
Media.
Okay, well that's a place. Good.
Higgins!
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Oh, you've lost your mind.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
How long have you been here?
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Yeah, you know what? I'll accept that answer. Between 2 weeks and forever.
Okay.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Ooh.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Rats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
So, anyways,
I want to know who he's playing Parcheesi with.
himself.
It's fucked up, man.
Um,
Oh, hang on. That's a thing.
nice. You don't have volume 2 though.
I know.
And
I
it's
gotta
gonna
find it.
drive you up the wall until you find it.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, no, see, you noticed when you were trying to hack the computer and it said you didn't have sufficient hacks, but it also said optional Chester's passcode?
Yeah, that's what we just got.
Yeah, no, it didn't say that for the door that you couldn't pick.
Ooh, that's true, but I got a key off of the security guard in that room.
True, you could try it, certainly. I'm just saying, if it doesn't work, don't throw up your arms in rage or something.
Wah! Yes, like that.
Yes, like that. Cool effect, though. I like
The
box.
whatever the fuck that thing is, yeah. Geothermal. It's a lava tube.
Yup.
Ooh, there's a dead guy over here. Ammo.
You have to love mankind's resiliency in taking over the world around him.
Do I though?
I suppose you don't have to, but it's certainly an admirable trait.
To a certain extent, I suppose. It was up here, wasn't it?
I believe so. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
because I went up here, around, across the bridge, and into this room, which is where Chester's passcode came in. But on this guy here, the security chief, I found a key card, which I'm thinking will open that locked door.
Fair enough.
Mandated to remain in guard mode. Enemy, your infraction has been noted in your permanent record, Higgins. Oh, no. Here we go. Auto mechanicals are the intruders.
Well, they'll leave you alone now. Don't know where you're supposed to go now.
Well,
I don't think it's across this bridge again.
I think it's down.
You think it's down? You might be right. I don't remember.
It's fine. I know what I'm doing.
Then again, it's really hard for me to tell sometimes.
Aha! Unlock with the security chief's key card.
Oh, no,
Aha!
I stand corrected.
It just didn't have the little interface that the other thing did.
And there's the logic module.
Corrupted logic module. Okay.
I couldn't say whether or not we're done. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Like the quest says we're done. But
Well, that particular one does, but we still have to do Stranger in a Strange Land or Comes Now the Power.
well, you know my thoughts on the matter.
Could you repeat them for the stream?
Read Thompson's A Complete Pillock.
Another tactical shotgun.
Nice.
370 bits. Ooh, baby.
That's a really good haul.
Yeah, for literally no cost.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's my thought. Reed Thompson's a raging pillow.
Yeah, the issue I have with it is that the other option is turning the power away from the cannery.
And
I mean,
they're canning sprats.
I get it. I do. But, like, the problem with both of their stupid solutions is that they assume the other will cave immediately and everybody will, you know, come to live in their happy little civilization.
And you're thinking that a lot of people instead will die.
I'm thinking a lot of people will definitely instead die. That
You're,
this is effectively a cult, my dude.
yeah, I understand that. I do. But you've got Cult or the Spacer's Choice family.
No, like the Spacer's Choice family cult.
Also, okay, fine. You've got the Spacer's Choice family or a bunch of crazies living in the backwoods trying to figure shit out.
Well, they seem to have their shit figured out quite nicely. They've got food, they've got water, they've got plants and shit that the cannery area doesn't have because they fucked up the soil and shit.
Well,
So, I mean, diverting the power to them is not the wrong choice.
yeah, well, that's my
Let's
thought.
take a look at the plant status. Geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to the cannery and the botanical laboratory.
Yes.
Structural damage detected.
All 3 electrical track switches. You've already activated one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that was that. That's what that was.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, I'm thinking comes now the power is probably the better choice.
Well, I mean, they're both technically. I mean, Stranger in a Strange Land is Phineas's quest to do the thing.
Yes, but I mean, what I mean is, going Adelaide over Reed.
Over what's his nuts? Yeah. What's the over-under that the company kills him?
At least you'll have a nice grant.
What's the over-under that I kill him?
Ooh, I wouldn't want to make that.
What?
I mean, the bet.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to make that bet.
Dang, that's impressive.
Oh, they're having fun over here. Hey, look, a workbench.
Oh, do me a favor and hover over the hammer.
Hovering over the
Okay.
hammer.
Yeah, see, she's already
She's got the yip, zap, yip, nap, nap.
Mr. Zap.
Yes. Well, let me take a look here. This mod's already installed. No barrel augmentations. None. Nada. Oh, right, I've already got that one installed. The Tremor Cleaver. Melee weapon durability. And Mr. Power. Plasma. I gotta admit, I'm thinking about it. Look at that thing!
It's pretty fucking badass. NGL. What's its damage versus the impact hammer?
60, it's a two-handed melee, does bleed. Impact Hammer does 142, but it's a one-handed melee. With knockdown.
Why would you use the cleaver?
I don't... Oh, it's because it's showing DPS, not
Yeah, well, the damage only is 66 a hit, but it swings so slow. I'm guessing it's the mad like reach, but it's not that.
yeah,
Like
something like
that's
that.
pretty
Well,
different.
I'll tell you what. Um, let what the fuck is this thing? Security blade.
Modified with Mr. Zap.
It's actually not. It just, it's just a fucking cattle prod.
That's kind of hilarious.
Turn it into a fucking plasma poker.
I would not. I would not use the Mr. Plasma on anything you don't plan on using yourself.
Yeah, but I already don't really plan on using too much of a melee weapon build, so...
Well then, use the Mr. Plasma on the impact hammer. Her impact hammer, I mean.
But she's already got shock. And that removes the Mr. Zap.
I know. But I don't know if Plasma would be better.
At the moment, no, because we're dealing with auto mechanicals.
Later then, well, then hold on to it for later.
Alright, I guess. Oh, right. I should probably look at, yeah. I'm gonna admit, I'm probably gonna keep Parvati in this armor for a hot minute, so...
That would probably be a good idea. Okay. What about your armor?
I don't know. Ooh.
That would be for you.
Yeah. Thug kit, melee weapon. Ooh.
Yeah, that goes in her.
And, okay. So my armor is this one, the Ordnance Control Armor. I also found the Elite Troop Armor that goes with my helmet. But it's heavy armor and decreases my stealth skills and whatnot, but increases my dodge. So I don't really like that bonus.
It's up to you, my dude.
Problem with this one is that it only increases melee weapon skills, so it's kind of...
so...
I could go with the... Well, that's only 4, and I want something that's at least medium.
Hold off.
Yeah. Parvati got an upgrade. That's enough. Oh, even still, more. Give me a moment.
Repairing your shotgun?
Repairing all equipped.
Okay.
Why did this not get repaired? There we go. Yeah, the right control armor. Okay, breakdown.
You should really break that armor down.
I got another one of those helmets, by the way.
They're really nice helmets.
Oh, you know what I should do?
What?
Well, first, I want to, real quick, can I can.
Tinkering up the damage of your weapons?
Yep. Just a touch. That's good enough for now. Okay, what I should do, because I found another one of those helmets.
Yep.
Because she's only got this one, which gives her a bit of a bonus to lockpick, but...
She doesn't have...
Lockpick.
She doesn't really do the lockpick, yeah.
Yep. There we go. It doesn't show up on her, but, you know, it's fine.
Well, that's
because
good,
because I turned it off. I know. Alright, let's see. Break this down. Break that down. Break that down. That down. That down. Don't need it. Don't need it. Just a fucking pickaxe. Break it down. I'm gonna keep that, actually, because I might want to put that on somebody else. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Okay. Alright, let's,
Mind steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Something tells me you got to turn the steam off.
Oh. Beginning security.
Here they come! Don't mess with us! Where'd they go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
that is the question, ain't it?
Easy. Careful.
Got it. Heads down.
Well, there's a body there.
Oh, where? Huh? Oh, so there is.
Actually, that wasn't even the one I was pointing at.
Okay.
Off to the side. Off to the side. Oh, it's a bin. My bad. That was it.
Alright.
Good lord. Sorry.
Ah!
That doesn't even do that much damage.
Yeah, but it knocked me back and set me on fire. Hey.
Hey. Riot control helmet. Adreno. Big car. Good times. Good
Worth it.
Also some experience for, using your engineering.
Yep. Okay. Onwards and upwards. See what I mean?
Yeah. Who needs stealth?
I mean, to be fair, this gun is technically stealthy. It actually has come in handy that I don't alert everything within a 6-mile radius when I fire it. Like out in the courtyard, there were a bunch of mechanicals and whatnot, but I was able to pick them off basically one by one because this thing didn't alert literally all of them on the first shot.
I kind of appreciate technically stealthy.
Yeah. I mean, it's not silent, but it's quiet. Another mag to zap.
What are you, like who are you? Oh Christ, no. Anton Chigurh?
I don't know who that is.
No Country for Old Men.
That's the last.
He's the dude with the...
Yeah, I know. I know. The guy with the pneumatic... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it's barred. I want to take the bar off. Game.
But he also had a silenced shotgun that he used all of,
Once. I feel like there's more to do around here. Like I'm missing something.
I doubt it. I think you've pretty thoroughly scrubbed the place.
You might be right.
Even if you haven't completely scrubbed the place, you've done everything of note. And if you haven't, the game will send you back here.
Probably.
You go direct the power.
Ah. Vindication.
Ammunition you don't even use. Oh, okay, I guess you do use heavy ammo in the odd occasion where you use that hunting rifle.
Yep. Or the assault rifle when I need something a little heavier.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
The deserters are a community.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, it sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
We're still going to do with the thing you don't want us to do, but we value your opinion.
Fuck it, burn it all down. Immediate reprimand. Permanent power failure detected in Edgewater. Ah ha ha ha! We've done it!
We should chat with Parvati about this.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Well, guess what? They have somewhere where they can go. To the deserters.
You know, a place where they, wow.
By the way, that still didn't really hurt me at all.
Deserves a big bonus and a promotion.
You
Deserves,
betcha.
agreeable. A good employee in the making.
Vendor prices are reduced by 25%. Hey, shut off all your power, but hey, how do you feel about me? Woo, yeah, you're great.
Get the fuck out of this place.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm fully expecting Reed to be like, what have you done? And my answer will be, shotgun.
Oh.
Fine.
Maybe.
Parvati's answer will be impact hammer.
No. He'll be like, what have you done? Blah, blah, blah. And you'll just be like, puts on sunglasses. Whatever the fuck I feel like. Yeah.
The Who. Insert the Who.
Insert the Who. I want to put that gun away.
Why Why are all the lights off?
Oh.
Power's out in the whole town. Right down.
Oh my. What have I done?
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark.
Power's gone. Law knows how long.
They'll get it eventually.
Yeah. They will.
Oh, Parvati's house is all closed up.
No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Jesus.
Yeah.
Powered doors. Gotta hate that.
Well, should have future-proofed it.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
He's standing over by the power converter. I can see it.
Go. Get your power converter.
Gladly.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
Oh, 2 and 4 are so good.
Yeah. I kind of like 1, but that's my thoughts.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got...
Yeah.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Well,
Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
15,000 experience.
Not even enough to level.
Pretty close, though. So many dead sprats. This madness had to stop. Put the gun away. Didn't need it.
I may not need it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. He's already been defeated. He's...
Hell, you might need to deal with Spacer's Choice individuals in the future. This is probably not the only community.
Oh, most definitely not.
That's quick save first. Thank you. Just leave me.
It's fine. The workers are probably going to tear Reed in half.
Probably. It'll be fun.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor. Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
He can't even go up and hide in his office.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger. I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. I don't understand. I found Eugene's body. I know the guy shot himself. Wait, are you telling me he was murdered? He was plagued? Oh, Law, that's awful. I helped carry his body out. I could have been infected. This is all a little too much for me to take in. But I guess if Eugene wasn't a suicide, our town won't have to pay a penalty.
Yep. You won't have to pay a penalty for that. But, well, good luck. That's what I'll say. I'll say good luck.
Just leave, man.
I know. You want me to get out of here. I get it.
Yeah,
I'm
mostly
working.
because I can't see shit. It hurt my eyes. Plus, you have a power converter to put in your ship.
Ooh, Lieutenant Mercer, hi.
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
Paper!
Laminated paper.
It's gonna be fucking laminated. Ah, even the general store's closed.
Sealed shut.
Oh. Hi, Julius.
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you care to do business?
Sure.
Music to my ear?
Wow. He's got, like, nothing now.
He's got mods.
A sure and straight barrel. Range weapon spread, minus 25%, and sway, minus 80. Leaper injectors. Increases the distance you travel when dodging. Well, none of that is any use to me.
And some genuine salt tuna.
Maxwell, the Spacer's Choice. Well, give me a moment.
Oh, is that a unique hammer?
Yes, it is. For some reason, you think this hammer should be silver. Fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck! Fuck!
Nice.
God, I really want to burn this entire place to the ground, but that would go contrary to the point. You want to know what's weird?
You have to report in Ludwig.
Yeah, you want to know what's weird?
What's weird?
The doors work.
Right?
That's a pretty cool poster.
Yeah.
Pure propaganda, of course, but it's a pretty neat looking poster.
Well,
Also, apologies if you hear anything loud. There is mowing going on outside right now.
that's fine. They're all Etherweave programs, so...
Ludwig!
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Nope! The exact opposite.
Bang up work, soldiers. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile.
Spacer's Choice. Reputation increased.
And a little something to remember me by.
Wow. Thanks, Ludwig.
And a shock.
A shock stick. It's a unique one-handed melee weapon. It's got a speed grip and a Mr. Ouch.
It's a stun baton. You know, with a few tinkers, it might actually be better than the impact hammer.
Well, you know what? Let me 164, 131. Gotta tell you hot what?
It's not quite, sadly.
68 versus... Wait a minute, where'd it go?
Tinker, it's not unique. You're in mods.
Yeah, there
Oh, I
you
was
go.
gonna say.
You totally can.
57. Oh, nice. Give it a tinker. 140. Actually, yeah.
It is now just as good. Better, actually.
Wanna
With
give
the
her a
same...
stun baton?
I see no reason to not to.
There you go. Have fun.
It attacks faster, too, so...
And has a better special, stun is better than knockdown.
Yep. Should I just make her go full electric?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'd hold on to that Mag 2 Zap personally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's probably going to come a time when you're going to get like a Mag 2 Plas or something like that. And you're going to want to switch your shotgun to plasma damage. Maybe autosave before stealing everything?
Oh, come on. I picked up a single bypass shunt and there was nobody looking except for Parvati, but she's cool.
Anyways.
That's everything.
Yeah. Stranger in a strange land time.
Let's go talk to fucking whoever, I guess.
It's just put a thing into place, really.
Well, we gotta talk to the thing, the
Ada?
Ada. That's it.
Yeah, but that's after
Also, hang on. Let me. What is over there? Hang on.
What is over where? Isn't this where Zombo got ruinated?
I don't know. Oh, wrong way. It's over this way. I think that's it over there.
The place where Zombo got ruinated by primals?
Well, I don't know if that's what happened or not. I mean, obviously he got ruinated by primals somehow, but there's a thing on the map over here and I want to inspect it for the XP.
Oh, fair enough.
Marauders.
There's something quick. Good one. That's the last of them.
Well, that was quick. Anything worthwhile?
Probably not, honestly. Where'd he go? There he is. Some bits. Some bits. Oh, now hold on.
Gonna head up the ridge.
Skyrim up this bitch. Nope, it's not gonna work. Old wreckage.
Be ready for anything.
Wow, whatever hit here just got completely torn apart.
True.
Okay, hang on a minute. Hold on a fucking second.
Shock cannon? Is that what that said?
Yep.
That's gonna be an energy weapon.
There we go. Okay. Things were not responding for a moment. Yeah, it is. It's a heavy weapon, uses energy, lock and shock technology to make sure you never waste a single watt. Okay, I appreciate that. Real quick, let's see what this thing looks like.
It's a heavy weapon, and it certainly looks like a heavy weapon.
Okay, I haven't used any energy ammo yet, so I'm feeling spicy.
Let's feel spicy then. Oh, you're charging her up.
No, I think that's it.
Oh.
Oh, it might need a target in order to...
Yeah.
It might be like the lightning coil from...
that game.
Yeah, the fucking arena shooter... Quake 3.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, there will be another time. Another place. I think that's everything.
Probably. Let's go put that power converter in.
You just really want me to get on with the MSQ, don't you?
I just want you to get on with Q. Any Q.
You don't like exploring in these games? I mean, look at this place.
Oh, I
It's
do.
very
I love it.
pretty.
I just don't like standing around.
I'm not standing around. I'm moving around quite a bit.
Is this your
Good
ship?
lord.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back in my post.
Fuck him.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
I love her. She's great.
Yeah. Absolute cinnamon.
Oh, hey. Right.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named
What the hell was that?
That was me fat fingering a button.
He's a crew member.
I accidentally hit the button. I'm sorry. It didn't hurt him. He's fine.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
There's a lot, but not right now. Because Bear's probably going to break my legs if I don't put this power converter in the thing.
You are just
Captain,
trying to delay.
I have
You're going the wrong
detected
way.
that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Wow.
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Fucking. You really do not want to put this thing in, do you?
What? It told me to talk to her. There. I put the thing in the thing. It's...
Now you can actually spoil the entire ship. That's all I wanted. That shouldn't be sealed still. What the fuck?
I think I have to talk to
her again.
Yeah, I think I should probably talk to her, huh?
Okay, fair enough.
Shame on me for doing what the quest said.
Yeah, right?
What can I do for you,
That was a few
Captain?
experience points.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
There's a reason they call her the unreliable. And then it falls off.
I'm reminded of
Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
I'm reminded of Serenity, the Firefly movie. It's falling off my ship.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there.
Ada's looking up at her.
Unnatural drippage. Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Yup.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stand up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
Most.
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath. Science, that's how. The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Now we level up.
Yay!
What are we putting points in?
I don't know. I can't see your current point spread right now because Discord's doing the Discord thing. So I trust your judgment? Question mark.
It's a bad
I
idea.
see. I see. I think that's 30s in dialogue. Maybe you get your 40s. Maybe? Question mark. What does that get you, anyways, before you lock that in?
Cower duration, scramble duration, terrifies area of effect plus 100%.
Or you could get your 40s in your stealth skills and get some neat shit.
Hmm.
Because I know 40 hack gets you restricted items from vending machines. I can't remember what 40 lockpick gives you.
Find 25% more bits in containers.
Ooh, and 40 stealth?
Pickpocket, steal from humans while sneaking.
Ooh, that's good.
Alright, I guess. We'll do that first, and then next time we can bump the dialogue.
Yep. What perk did you get last level? Because I wasn't around for it.
Oh, I went with the XP from companion kills.
Deadly demonstrations?
Yup. I'll probably go with the negotiator next.
Well, Vicar Max has a point to spend. Might want to do that.
Yes, he do. What is he rocking? He's got a telescoping staff and a sawn-off shotgun, along with
priest, you see.
just some regular ass armor.
Yeah, but you're not going to be taking Vicar Max along, are you?
I mean, I could take two.
Right. You can't. Are you giving him the good armor, I see.
I mean, I'm not going to use it.
Fair enough.
And Parvati's already got her own.
Yeah. Gonna give him a half-decent melee weapon?
Yeah.
Or ranged weapon, or any weapon? Because that sawn-off is shit.
I don't know, it seems to be alright.
Oh, okay, it's not the sawn-off. Never mind, might be.
It is. It's a sawed-off shotgun.
Huh.
Long guns, damage 18 times 12, magazine 12, light, knockback.
Well.
It's got a magazine boast on it.
It's weird, because I know when Ant used the sawn-off, it was absolute shit.
I could give him Parvati's old impact hammer.
You could.
He's got a bonus to one-handed melee with that helmet I just gave him.
Nice, do it up.
I will probably give him a different weapon, though, because... Yeah, there we go. Proper Space Marine.
There you go.
Spaz Marine.
So, what are you putting his points in?
I'm thinking he can be the tank.
So he's gonna generate threat?
I was actually thinking of giving him health first.
Fair enough.
Or maybe threat generated. Yeah, I'll do threat generated, yeah. What's the next ones they get? Fine aim, range damage, armor rating, melee damage, and dialogue combat effect direction. Oop, nope. I keep forgetting I have to actually accept. What's Parvati get? Probably the same stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no, she gets her own.
Extract on field. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes. Very. Alright. Before I do that, I know.
What?
Oh,
By all means.
before I do that,
Explore.
yes, exploration.
I can't read this stuff, sorry.
Alex Wingman Hawthorne. He got sent some stuff. Who is this Udom Wingman's Wingman Bedford?
Oh, that's better. I can see now. Jesus.
Huh. Udom is apparently a friend, quote unquote, of Alex Hawthorne.
Those are some rather large air quotes.
Phineas Wells Lab. Shrink Ray. Hmm. Oh.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
by verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like
Welcome
no one
back.
I've ever known.
Hey,
They had a pure
I've
faith,
actually got a
a
fail.
faith that brought joy to them regardless
You
of the
okay?
situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not
Terrible
me.
comments for the internet.
What's up?
Pardon me, I'm saying I gotta step out. But if you want me to continue to make terrible comments for the internet, you can just keep me posted.
It's fine.
Alright, well then I will be back
The simple version
when
is
I can
this.
be.
The
Okay.
force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated. I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now? That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? Oh, I see. You have my condolences. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning stand. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate. I request...
I like the fact that the prompt for that is called the Unreliable Navigation Terminal. That sounds like a great thing to interact with. All right, then. Oh. Whoa.
We have... successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
I've seen that screen on Mass Effect. Never touch this.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess, sir. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor. Oh, thank the Lord. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Your side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, very well. I can be a little kid. For what it's worth, I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only... Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't... What's on... Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. Life outside work? No! For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here. Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it? We'll do our very best.
Ooh. Yeah.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting. Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%. Careful, that's my communications terminal. Aha! I see you front my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Just checking your...
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. I'm in the middle of a situation.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all...
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second... Hey, no...
Whatever you... The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't? So, of course, I decked him with a toss ball. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But he's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swag. That's when I broadside... Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's well, former dock worker. Yeah, I reckon you're right. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of the... Captain of the Unreliable. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got... Oh, not at all. Just see you around.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater.
Well, isn't this wonderful?
Now, hold on, this isn't... You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board rep. His office is located along the starboard wall. Access to that information is above... I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why... You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be... Mutt, is there anything else I can... The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the... Make sure... Be seeing you.
This is it. Security.
Huh?
I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Here we go again. No one lives on...
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting. Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 20... Allegations include several counts. Dreadful, ain't it? It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Last tip we got pointed toward the back. You and about... I do...
Nicely done. You're a deft hand with a mag... There it is.
Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest. Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that Scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Impressive as always. Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What? Oh, it's nothing. I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things. Oh.
Alright. So... Captain McRed. Let's go hunt a bounty.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Weird. How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business is... Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Of course, I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget, I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just...
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I'm still out, but I figured I'd harass you while I'm waiting for the bus.
Fair enough.
How goes the quest for dehydrated water tablets?
Unfortunately, we didn't find any of those, but this lady wants me to pay 10,000 bits to get a nav key.
That's a lot of bits.
Yep.
I mean, that's the price of 5,000 shaves and haircuts. For it. No? Nothing?
Fuck you.
Just go to any barber, shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
I hate you. I leveled up, by the way.
Oh, congratulations. What perk did
No, I mean, I literally just leveled up.
Oh, okay. What perk are you getting?
I don't know. Probably vendor discounts, maybe.
That's a good choice. You're gonna need it if you want those 10,000 bits.
Well, no, I'm doing a job for her instead, so
Oh.
it's fine.
Well, you're still gonna want the
It
extra
actually leads me to a side quest, believe it or not.
Ooh, quest.
What should I upgrade here?
You said you wanted to upgrade speech skills.
Yeah, I could bop those up to 40. Then maybe upgrade my tech skills to a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And eventually you are gonna have to put something into your gun skill.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Those have fallen by the wayside.
Not really. I mean, they're at 30 basically.
Okay, fair enough.
So they're actually better than my tech skills and my leadership skills right now.
Well, yeah, but who needs tech skills and leadership skills when you have Parvati?
Me, I do, because I want to be friends with Parvati.
Fair enough.
And she's impressed continually whenever I do engineering stuff.
Or, kickbox.
Yeah, that too.
And, you've got all the magnets in the world.
Yep.
Such a good early investment. Like, getting that first tier of lockpick.
Yeah, it is.
What's up?
I can get branded branded gear out of these vending machines.
Nice.
Like there's one here for Rizzo's self-serve snack system. It's selling, drinks and snacks and also armor. Like it's white, pink, and blue armor. It's cotton candy flavored.
You clearly want that armor, and I can tell.
Yeah, it's 384 bits for the piece of armor.
That's actually really cheap.
Yeah, it is.
Probably not very good armor.
14 defense, hack plus 7.
That's good armor. What the fuck? Get that armor.
That's what I thought you'd say. Sell my junk.
That armor and much more quality gear from quality brands.
Aramid Ballistics makes the gold standard in entry-level troop protective gear. Plus, they make this one.
That is a great flavor text.
What else they got? Oh, they got a one-handed melee weapon called the Officer's Spine. It appears to be a knife. Or a sword of some description.
I always thought that if you were going to have a weapon named the Officer's Spine, it would be a truncheon.
They've got a shovel on sale as well, yeah.
Why would you buy the shovel?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They also have a heavy machine gun on sale in this vending machine.
There goes all your heavy ammo. I wouldn't get it, but that's me.
Yeah, it's 720 bits, even with a 20% discount.
And besides that, again...
Which, what's funny, the 20% discount from the perk also applies to vending machines.
Of course it does.
Well, I mean your faction discount does not.
Of course it doesn't. Your hack skill gives you... Okay, no, I don't want to say that because I might be wrong. But I think your hack skill at later levels does give you a discount.
It might.
I do appreciate that the first tier of hack allows you to sell items to vending machines. And, like, apparently the vending machine has coded a buy value for everything. Like, somebody understood that this might be an eventuality, went in and said, no, you're going to buy this for this for this, mock apples for one, but only if they're real mock apples.
Yeah, only the real mock apples, though. Oh my god, I look like Diva. It's the same colors. It's the exact same colors.
Get it off!
No, it's better than my current armor.
I know. I gotta wait till the top of lovely. I gotta wait till the top of the hour before my bus gets here. So you're stuck with that until then.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. I'm stuck with the smell of fertilizer until it gets here.
Oh no. Were you at Walmart?
No, they're putting up some new building at this mall, and they have like a garden around it.
Mm.
Like some landscaping and stuff. So they've just put in like the landscaping. So they've thrown in the fertilizer. You know, right before winter, because that's the smart time to do it.
Great look! What do you want then? My hard-earned wisdom?
Tell these guys are unions.
Groundbreakers radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed.
Like, don't get me wrong, I support you.
To get in her way.
Sometimes.
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies.
Hey, there's 3 words that'll get you shot on sight in Halcyon.
Mm-hmm.
I support union.
Ah.
That's right, dear. The only independent station in the colony.
Just say those 3 words and literally everybody pulls out a gun.
Depends on Miss Junley. The board can't abide a community.
Oh no, even better. You say those 3 words, and like 5 lasers just suddenly converge on your position.
But it won't. Chief Junley Tennyson.
From above, orbital drop strike.
Chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night. Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter.
I'm just imagining that particular exchange, you know. The targeting laser starts to align. You're like, you can't hit all of us. We all support unions, and everybody's making little slashing motions across their throats.
Write it? Actually, because that's what I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide it. Those board folk are real prideful like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing That's why we gotta keep them from getting their gracious.
So what's this job you got to do?
I don't know.
She didn't
Want a
tell you?
charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler.
A little,
but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
What's the word I'm looking for? It's, an SOS signal was discovered on, a station a while back. She wants me to go and investigate because it's one of the colonies that, Auntie Cleo abandoned a while back.
Mm. Okay.
It's all...
Now, Seuss, we don't use the word abandoned. We say that Auntie Cleo, in her infinite wisdom, assessed the profitability and decided to reduce potential losses. After all, Seuss, Auntie Cleo cares about you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that attitude will never. That attitude is not middle management material, sir.
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
Don't you want to be middle management?
Nothing to fear. Huh? What? Huh?
I can't even say that with a straight face. It's okay.
Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty... Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing.
Where's
There's
the
a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Sorry about the heat.
So I have food to get me through until the end of the month. Now I'm broke.
Best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans.
The good news is that I also have delicious, refreshing Dr. Pepper to sponsor today's stream.
If you did, that'd be good, actually.
And if you do, please don't.
I'd have to go over my contract.
Nothing?
No, what can I get you?
I expected, like, anger.
Well, I'm kind of playing a game here, Babood.
Fair enough.
Have a look.
Well then, seeing as you're busy, I'll talk about the delicious taste of 23 original flavors.
My God.
And how it's just the right thing to give you the energy you need to stop the corporation. Dr. Pepper, make yours what it is.
I got a 52% discount on Spacer's Choice merch.
Nice.
Out of there?
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fennec.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See Furu?
Of course, Spacer's
Let
Choice
me get one
is
thing
like,
straight.
you know,
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know
the
is
value
that...
option.
Be my guest. If you
So
know
a 52% discount
Something
on
like-
extremely cheap is, I mean, it's not
If
nothing.
only my other The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit.
And I mean, everybody sells the same ammunition, so
She's not my
that's,
patient.
you know, it works.
I'm certain.
Thumbs up.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei. We don't have the ability to.
Not that you really need extra ammunition. Last I
Take
checked.
care.
No, we're all good here. Thanks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, just think of that guy whose Spacer's Choice pistol misfired into his side. What are the odds? What are the odds that a Spacer's Choice pistol
Can't say I've seen you, but
would
if you're here to
misfire
bet it,
or be defective in any way?
he must be referring to Irion. I'm sure I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever going to get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Highly unlikely.
I'd be grateful if he... Last
Highly
he told
unlikely.
me he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Caribbean. You look out, though.
Also, how does a gun misfire into somebody's side? Just
It
asking for a
explodes
friend.
in your hand.
Yeah, but he gave you the gun, and it was fully functional.
Look, don't ask questions, okay?
I don't know, I'm kind of building a narrative here where he saw a bunch of marauders, thought he could take them, realized he couldn't at the last possible minute, didn't want to look like a wuss, and then made up this story about his gun misfiring into his side as he crawled into a cave and cried.
Did you say crawl in a cave and cried or died?
Cried. Like a child.
The last ratchet on button time. You hoe-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation...
Okay, where is this guy?
What? Why?
Seriously.
Everything's fine, Rolf.
Very frustrating.
I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that... Criminy. Alright, okay. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business.
I may have to vanish long enough to, like, make a phone call.
The truth is,
be
I'm
like,
not sick.
hey, where's this
But
bus?
if you repeat what I'm about to tell you, ain't with... See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with that. If you can square things for me, I owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'm gonna do that. I'll be back in a bit.
No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of the ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh? Gotcha. Wow, you got that?
Coming back.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the...
When might we expect you out here again? Canned surfish is already sold out again.
Who knows? Hall's upstairs.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Nothing you need and everything you want.
Any word on Jessie? Let's just say she did me a favor and now I owe her. So, did you find... Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? I got a full line of weapon modification. Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. So, in theory, it shouldn't be long.
In theory.
What? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRA and TIES tops the list. No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
So, what's the current objective?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection.
Well,
modified weapons are my specialty.
I'm currently collecting side quests.
Oh. Any good ones?
So, what can I get you?
Well, there's a lady that's in debt to the board and needs me to stop her from getting assassinated.
that would be a problem, yes.
Indeed.
I mean, how are you supposed to pay debts like that, right?
I know, right? I found a flamethrower.
Ooh. Is it very effective?
I don't know.
Haven't used it?
Nope.
Oh, speaking of things you haven't used, what did that lightning gun?
What's up?
I said, speaking of things you haven't used yet, what about that lightning gun?
Haven't had a chance to use it.
Wow, seriously? Not a single hostile?
No, not yet.
Wow.
I'm, how do you say, stuck on a ship?
Oh. I thought that you'd be doing stuff by now.
No, my dude. I'm in the second hub, which is on the ship.
Oh. Well, alrighty then.
Indeed.
Well, I'm sure you'll be out of that soon.
Well, I have a bounty on the ship, so that's the hope.
That's... Well, no, it's the unreliable. Ah.
Nicely done.
Boo this bear.
Oh, come on, that was good.
Boo this bear.
That was good, you know it.
Rabbit sprats.
Forever problem.
Well, I suppose I'm going to have to try this flamethrower out now.
That would be a good way to do it, wouldn't it?
That one's done.
Everyone all right?
It's quite effective against sprats, at the very least.
Well, okay, but, you know, what is it? I mean, unless you were like sworn. Were you sworn by them?
No, there's only like 4 of them. It was fine.
Oh,
I was in a vent though.
Ah.
Impressive
yes,
as always.
Yeah. Solve that problem very quickly.
Granted, I'm not really supposed to be in here, so I'm gonna go around. I found the maintenance access tunnels, looks like.
Ooh. Those are handy to know.
Nice.
Thank you, stranger. You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
I mean, as long as they're not like the ones from Galaxy Quest anyways.
Rust bucket, something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
I'm off the bus. I'm on my way home.
Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you? Or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well? I will. I will preserve my dignity. No one can take that away from me.
Wow.
Wow?
This guy got called to fix an overflowing toilet on one of the upper levels. Then the door closed and locked behind him.
Oh, dear.
He's been in there for days.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that.
It's all over the floor, by the way.
Well, it could be worse. Like, imagine if it didn't stop overflowing.
Our survival.
That's a hell of a way to go, right?
There's mantipillars up here in these vents. The fuck? They're dead.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, I'm just walking up the driveway now.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'll be in my room very shortly. Just gotta put my shit away. Maybe grab myself a snack.
Sounds good.
Huh? Hi, Jack. Right.
Right.
Whew. Little winded.
Well, take your time, etc.
Shouldn't be long. Just putting some stuff away. Like this delicious, refreshing Dr. Pepper.
Pretty sure I just robbed a bar storeroom.
Nice.
Of, like, everything that it was worth.
You know, the usual.
Yep, the usual.
Screw it, I'm stealing that last slice of pie if somebody gets mad at me, screw it. Beef. Alright. Alright. Come on. Right. I'll be on my computer in just a moment. So, see you there.
go back to Byzantium, you gold
Have you seen this man? Report information needed to the capture of Northern terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings. RT greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispenser. Its unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 30. This unit dispense beginning dispensing.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders, but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Finally.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Bratwurst.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of Spratwurst cooking. They're terror fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Ooh.
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terror fry them in their own juices.
Oh dear.
Terror frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
A secret blend of 13 herbs and spices. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike. Legally? No. The terror frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&D'ing our own special meat. Just as well, near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm fresh sprats.
Yeah.
Fresh from the ground.
She sells dehydrated water tablets.
You have to buy all of them.
No, they're fucking 29 bits a pop.
But, Zeus, dehydrated water tablets...
They're 29 bits a pop, and she has 9 of them. Fucking no.
270 bits for all those dehydrated water tablets?
Yes, think about how many times I've actually used them. I still have the first ones in my inventory.
Oh yeah, no, they're not for using. They're for keeping and marveling at. What in God's green earth God's black universe, the devil's own ass.
Oh, neat!
Is
They got stuff
dehydrated
in
water
here I ain't
tablets.
seen in ages.
Now, this should prove.
Erotica, generic. The locals aren't picky. Erotica, exotic. Except the ones who are.
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. I'll take anything.
I need to check on something.
Nobody needs to carry around that kind of firepower. That maniac on Monarch's still screaming into the comms void. Getting real sick of it.
Easy.
Is that shimmer effect, like, do you see that too?
Yes.
I'm going.
Buddy forgot to turn shit off before he opened it up to fix it. Smart man.
At the very least, we know what happened to him.
Yep.
Also,
It
yeah,
wasn't
that's probably a gas leak.
Yes. And it
One of
wasn't
the,
even, like, some terrible, like, it wasn't even some terrible plot or corporate
It's just this
intention.
asshole in the hat named Greasy.
I kind of
On my
like
way.
You missed it, but I had to, one of the options for talking to him is, aren't you just like an overproduced vending machine? And he goes, activating shock routine. I am programmed to feel shock at these words. Shock routine failed. And my engineering was high enough to go, well, hang on, let me fix that. And I fix it. He goes, how dare you?
That's so good.
Go on break. She didn't have enough hands to coordinate talking.
Okay, we wandered around a little bit. Let's see here. What do we got? That's something... Let's see here. Distress signal for the Roseway. Who goes there? The bounty. Udom. Introduce Parvati. Track down Monarch. And another thing from Roseway. So while we are here, let's... Here we go.
There was something there for
Yes.
For Parvati.
Yes, I know.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Have you seen this man? Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings.
Oh, it might not be gas. It might be heat.
Are those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Oh boy.
Scheduled to air soon, but a scandal. Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope they're... Good. Don't go making trouble. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times... Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She's so precious.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Well, that explains that. Don't
My
be
engineers
sarcastic.
have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online... Reasonable, huh? According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Well then.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
This is all gonna be owned. I
This
know.
is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the
Oh my
dangers of
God.
killing wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and build your life.
You've missed 3 shifts without notice.